everyone, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
Hey, how's
to
it going?
one more game of Racket and Axe. Actually, this is our first game
No
with me,
microphone.
Deadshot, the caster, Unmarked, on the
Yes.
blue versus Skylord, on
Good,
the
how are you?
orange, quarterfinals, first match. Here we go. I do believe to see a very good fight from both of them. We saw that Skylord was opening, and both of them right now cleared the target. They should. Scoring right now reflects not that good for Unmarked, but they have potential good shots. This specific one. Oh!
Excellent.
Almost getting even more points, 2 points. Very good shot. 200, sorry. Oh, that's a very nice clear from Skylord. Unmarked, as you can see, trying to get the pluses plus the orange targets to get as much points as he can. But as well, Skylord. Skylord opening with a very huge lead, to be honest. I'm surprised. Skylord is doing a very good, well performance, and Market a bit less, and that reflects. Situation is not over, and Market can still come back. 750 points.
It's getting fast.
Oh, not a map for big shots. And that's a 1-for-1-for-1. Oh, very nice shot from Unmarked. Right now, Skylord in a huge lead. Oh, and the 250 points, very good shot. Golden! We went for the golden area. That's amazing. The golden area is something that makes the game entirely difficult for the players, or easier, but it's just strange. Right now, Unmarked with 33 points. Oh, and a bad shot. Looks like it's first set is the game over for Unmarked. 1-0 in the set. Wow.
Score 1-0.
Amazing round from Skylord. Now Unmarked will be the serve.
Nice move.
Nice shot, 200 points. Let's see what Skylord managed to take. Almost 200 points as well. Unmarked in the lead.
Nice shot.
As you can see, they try to get as much points as they can from every one shot. And sometimes you also got to hit the bomb, even though it takes 20 points out of your score. Sometimes it's worth it. Right now, situation is pretty equal. Both of them are not clearing it. Oh, nice shot from Skylord. And Unmarked will finish this target, leaving Skylord with the last one, and Unmarked being served. Unmarked goes for the pluses, and 150 points. Very nice performance from Unmarked on this round. Oh, Skylord missing the target, minus 10 points for hitting the bomb. Doesn't look that good for Skylord, but he does manage to take this target on 105 points. Oh, that's a perfect spin shot, getting almost both targets. Market.
Getting faster.
Oh, that was An amazing
Why did it
shot.
stop? I hate.
Why did it stop? We all don't know.
Good shot.
Well, yours did too.
Unmarked trying to as well mimic the situation, does work out. Very nice shots from both of them. But in this situation, oh, that's a fail for Unmarked. Bringing Skylord a bit more points to breathe.
Nice shot.
Unmarked goes for the blasters, splash damage. Skylord doesn't utilize the splash damage as well too much, hitting the bomb.
Yeah.
And Market with the 225 points, and it doesn't look good for Skylord. $900 to 100 for Unmarked.
70.
Does. Very hard shots. Oh, that was such a wow. Wow. So accurate shot from Unmarked.
No.
And the wrecking ball. Skylord with no. Ooh, nice wrecking ball utilized. Ooh, Unmarked clearing almost the entire field. And that's almost a miss. Skylord does get this point.
So
And
down.
Unmarked will miss this one. 30 points left for Skylord, doesn't look promising. And he hit the bomb, taking 10 points off.
KO.
Unmarked KO
Round two
1-1
complete.
on set number 1.
Score 1-1.
I hope you guys are enjoying this. First game, quarterfinals. Skylord versus Unmarked. Unmarked on the blue, Skylord on the orange. Right now, Skylord will serve.
Good swing.
Not good either.
Unmarked almost getting few more pluses. Fortunately for him, it does not. Oh, very nice clear of the pluses by Unmarked. Definitely learned a lot of mechanism of the game, knowing what he can do and what he can't. Oh, it could have been such a better shot if it was like 2 centimeters above, but it hits the space ball going away. Unmarked with an amazing shot, 225 points. Doesn't look too good for Skylord here. Unmarked hitting the bomb. Situation is equal so far, and Market has the opening, the opening round. 175 points. And now Skylord going for the snake, doesn't manage to hit anything. Very strong blunder would cost the entire game. And then Market with
How did you even
very
get a
nice
shot off?
coordinated shot there. Wow. Skylord clearing the entire middle part of that. And Market taking the snake. Now this shot should be a bit... Oh! Skylord going for the snake and Market goes for the last 2 targets. Right now on Market on the lead, taking the pluses, going strong. Almost taking the target as well, and I see a jackpot of 105 points because the bomb took 20 off. 200 points goes to Unmarked. Skylord trying to find the best shot to do. And he does! 150 points, very nice shot. So far so good, this game is a bit... This game is chill, both players, not too tense, not yet at least. As what we can see, performance very good from both of them. Unmarked clearing this target, and Skylord as well, but hitting the bomb. And the snake, will Unmarked manage to hit the snake? He does! Almost get another one! And that's a miss! Oh! If Unmarked would have hit this snake, it could have been almost a game over. But Skylord gets the snake. Yeah. Oh, blunder from Unmarked.
Still trying to figure out the strategy of this one.
Should we... Will they go for the Sonic?
Not bad.
Doesn't look like... No, Unmarked misses!
Really?
Wow.
Leave that alone.
Skylord back in the game. It's not over. Racket goes for the Sonic Speed. Ooh, not hitting too much. Does give him an advantage. Oh, that wave is over. Unmarked! This game goes crazy! Skylord 300 points, Unmarked clearing another 350 points. Wow! This game! What's going on? Everyone doing so many points! That's a nice clear from Skylord. Unmarked tried to go for the big jackpot, hits the stop button, doesn't help. Unmarked on the lead. Wow, nice shot from Unmarked, 125 points. We can see that the accuracy of both players is very high. And we're actually gonna talk about it once we see the after post of this specific set. The winner of this specific set will be the winner of set number 1, because it's 1-1 right now. Unmarked takes it on time.
Final score 1-2.
And wavelength. Unmarked winning the first set, not showing us his accuracy. Wow. Looks like something happened to the studio.
No, I don't, so just reset it. Quit, go back in.
We are going to see another set right now. 1-0 to Unmarked. Was a very amusing game to watch. Splash of points, and another splash of points. Moving to the ups and downs map. Pretty standard map, equal on points. Unmarked getting that 90, and Skylord will go for... Oh, that's a blunder miss. Another 90 for Unmarked, trying to get rid of this lane as fast as possible. Ooh, 125 points. Racket as well. That's a huge shot for Skylord to be maybe able to take. No, he doesn't. Unmarked trying to... Yes, he does! Oh, what the... Wow! Amusing shot, 400 points almost. Unmarked with a huge lead. Huge lead. And almost a KO! Almost killing both targets and getting a KO there. And Market starting very strong. Skylord manages to clear the wave, and now Unmarked with a huge shot.
Nice move.
Oof. So close. Skylord cannot do any mistakes.
Yeah.
225 points. Nice shots from Skylord. Unmarked tries to go for the targets and then the plasters, and he does, getting 155 points.
5 street.
Skylord with another 200, saving his ass.
Nice shot.
Splash damage. Getting hit by Skylord, giving him another shot. Clearing another target, bringing him a bit back to game, not too much. Snake
7 street.
getting killed by Unmarked. Skylord is not over, not yet. This is set number 2, Unmarked wins set number 1, 2-1. And this is a 0-0 situation.
Good shot.
Unmarked with 150 points. Skylord almost clearing the target, almost getting as well 150. As you can see, shots are being fired. We see some mistakes from both players. Oh, nice shot from Skylord, getting 200 points. And the jackpot attribute.
More speed.
Ooh, Skylord getting only 80 points and victorious. It's a jackpot.
15 street.
Nice shot from Unmarked. Counter. Just going for the ricochet, counting it up. Wow. I believe this is the last wave as well. And Unmarked. No, it's not the last wave. 85. Oh, a blunder from Skylord. And Market can KO right now. Yes, he does.
KO.
That's a 1-0. Set
Round
number
1
2 to
complete.
Unmarked.
Score 0-1.
That was a painful mistake from Skylord, costing him the game. Quarterfinals not easy this season. Season 3 of IML is tense. It's single elimination. Doesn't do good to anyone to do any mistake. Right now situation is pretty equal. We will see probably another 80. Oh, and Market tried to go for the boosters and he does. 225 points, amazing shot. Situation is pretty equal anyways. One Market going for both target clears.
The heck with the sound effects.
And
Now,
plus,
it was doing your shot clock right at the beginning of my hit, and it's like,
that's so close to be Unmarked win. Oh, that's a
Whatever.
bomb
Final score,
takeout.
0-2.
2-0 on set number 2 for Unmarked. That's a 2-0 in match. But this is best out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Not best out of 3. Unmarked needs another win to win. It's a match point. set number 3. Unmarked serves. Not exactly what he expected. Oh, and it hit the stop button. Doesn't look good for Skylord. Nice shot from Unmarked, taking a lot of pluses. Another stop button for Skylord. Wow, Skylord is missing a lot of shots because of that stop signs. He cannot manage to get the ball working straight. So many mistakes. Unmarked getting almost the second win here very fast. But no, Skylord getting 250 points, trying to equalize the situation a bit.
Yeah.
Unmarked will not let him escape this situation. Not that easily, at least. Another mistake from Skylord. Unmarked can finish it up if he manages to clear both targets, and he does!
Round 1.
1-0,
complete.
set number 3 for Unmarked.
Score 0-1.
I hope you're enjoying this game. I'm very enjoying this game. 2-0 in maps for Unmarked. It's set number 3, 1-0 to Unmarked. Situation is equal. It's a very equalized map. As long as there are no mistakes, it should be equal points. Oh, that's a mistake from Skylord. Mistake number 1. We just talked about that. Looks like he's a bit nervous, losing 2 matches. Oh, and another mistake. That's the stress getting to him. Unmarked getting another point. Skylord. Oh, Unmarked knows the best shot in this map, and he does almost get it. 225 points.
Good swing.
Skylord managing to clear 1 big target. Unmarked as well, getting 2 more targets. Skylord in a biggie situation, and that's a miss. Unmarked has to take this. And that's it.
Whatever.
2-0
Alright, thank you.
Final
to
score,
Unmarked
0-2.
against
One
Skylord.
left the match.
Last set was a bit sad for
Victory.
Skylord. The entire situation got into his head, you know, losing so strong on the last map is a bit sad for him, having so many mistakes because of the stress. Anyway, we will move to the next quarterfinals right now. Hope you enjoy this one, and yeah, share, and let's see. Stay with us for the next one.
Hello, Racket NX fans. I'm Unmarked, and today we have a quarterfinal match between Master Splinti, you see there, and Boztizch, whose eyes were inside right now. This is a quarterfinal match of Season 3 of the IML tournament. And so it's best of 5 matches, each match consisting of 3 best of 3 sets. And yeah, Boztizch looks like he has the serve here, and of course he does his little tap maneuver, which is quite fun. He does that because it allows you to get a better angle on some of the awkwardly angled serve shots. So it's actually quite useful. It's something I've been working on trying to do as well, but maybe somebody else did it first, but he's the first one I can think of that I've seen do that a bunch. Anyway, we're on 1 shot here, which is a bit of an awkward wave to begin because there's a lot of pluses that you potentially want to go for instead of going for the targets. But Master Splinti's down early. He needs to hit a pretty good shot here. That's decent. That's decent to get him back into it at least. Oh, now that is definitely an opening for Master Splinti here. Yeah, that's a good follow-up with an extra plus, which always makes a big difference in scoring.
Nice.
And these are, of course, 2 pretty good players to make it to the final 8 of the tournament to get into the playoffs from the regular season. So yeah, they're going to clear that up pretty easily. That's a really tough shot. This might do it for Boztizch if he hits it just right. And he needed another plus or two to get it. But chances are it will end here yeah. Alright. So Boztizch gets the first set in the first match. And as the announcer just said, the score is 0-1. Okay, so Splinti serves this time. In a perfect world, you want to close these out, like Boztizch did there, but that's easier said than done. Although it's kind of fun when you don't clear them out, because then there's always an opportunity to connect two of these, which is tough to do. Yeah, those were too far apart to make that happen, and now there's just these academic cleaning up mode here. So you gonna sneak up and get it? Ah, he does for the 274-point shot. That's a big one if you can get it. There's average usually 200 over here, 175. Yeah. So it's definitely advantage to go to the other side first. Cleaned up by Boztizch, and he's up about 730 to 270 right now. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Did he? Oh, that's a really good shot. That is not an easy shot. Okay, let's see if Boztizch can get a couple pluses to close this one out. He does. I'm sure Boztizch is equally awaited. Ooh, that's a really good shot there to get it with 250 or something. I didn't actually see, but it's the jackpot here is what's coming, which is nice. And he's gonna wait for that snake to turn. And he didn't quite get what he wanted. He would have preferred it to roll inside one of those holes there and bounce around and get a bunch of pluses, but. Oh, okay. It hung around long enough for him, for Splinti to get it. I don't mean to be derogatory towards Master Splinti by leaving out the Master. He's a Master to me, of course, but just for brevity's sake, I might call him Splinti for a lot of this. I guess to be fair, maybe I'll also refer to Boztizch as Boz. So, just so, you know, I'm not playing favorites. These are usually cleared 95% of the time, so it's not much of an issue. This one will probably... Ooh, that actually was a mistake. Oh, okay, so that's going to give him the closing bonus for the wave, and it's going to also give him the power up here, which could be good. I mean, a lot of times it is, but it's almost always mystery. All right, he got 90 points for that. That's not so bad. Oh, but it's too late for it to line up. He's going to have to wait for it to come back around. And just barely. Hangs on long enough. Nice. Boztizch always has his soundtrack going on his games that he goes and plays. I don't think that's going to clear it. No. It bounced over the portal. Alright, so each one of them will take one of these, and then we will go into the last wave of this Master Blaster set. First shot here is a decent advantage, potentially, if you can do it well. Oh, that's a bit of a miss, but he probably... Yeah. If Splinti were able to clear this entire thing, I think he would win it, but otherwise he's probably going to leave too much. Yeah, that pretty much ends it there. Boztizch will, especially with the full close there, will get that. Not a KO though, that was a good round. And so that completes the first match of the best of 5, with Boz taking it. Now they'll stare off into space and consider starting a new one, and they do. This is the Ziggurat. I didn't see if this is Mystery Mix or Ziggurat, but either way, they're starting with this Ziggurat wave, and Boztizch gets the serve again, it looks like. I think he did his tap. Oh, he might get this bounce here. Oh, just a little bit off to get it to bounce under that skull and into the next pot of points. I don't think that's... Oh, wow. I didn't think it was going to get back there. That's nice. Boztizch is going to try to do the same thing here by probably clearing this one and then spoiling the next one. Yeah, he just didn't quite get the bounce he wanted. But it's a good try. Is that going to get there? No. Oh. Wow. I cleared a lot of pluses. Alright, things pretty much even going into this second wave of Ziggurat. Oh, that's nice. Not only does that clear 2 full ones, but it spoils Boztizch's ability to clear 2 full ones. So that's a good 100-point turn there for Splinti. That's quite nice. This first shot here can be huge. 300 points is not at all uncommon. Let's see if he can get it. He can. And 287. Yeah. Now that's nice. I don't think that's going to quite... And I'm wrong. Shows what I know. 317. See, he got basically the same thing, but without those skulls. Ah, that was nice. Nice shot. Yeah, that's a good 274. That you hit those red ring, the red borders, and it really kills the shot. Leaves a nice opening for Boztizch to pull ahead, and because of that, Boztizch gets the power up here, which is a good one. He's going to turn around and see if he can clear 2 of these. Knowing him, he probably will, and he does, and a little bonus as well. Yeah, that's 336. That is a huge shot. When you're playing to 1,000, 336 is huge. That's a really good response, though, by Splinti, but Boz will clear this up, and there's not going to be much left. 26 points away from decapitation. And it might actually happen right here. I suspect it will. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize. I forgot that he still had a splash damage left. That makes that very academic. Ah, and now, because the world's not fair, it's Sputnik 2, designed by Boztizch. And Master Splinti will have to get this one to continue on in this game. He'll have to get it against the designer himself. 175 is passable for a first shot. That is, you can't be too unhappy with that. Ah, Boztizch was hoping to hit that single and he missed it. And so 175, but it's actually, it didn't register. So he's actually 20 points behind because of that skull right now. Nah, that's not going to cut it. You really want to hit these, it's such a point and distance roll multiplier if you can hit those bumpers there. I should say that they don't multiply your points, but by default, since they make it push the ball further, you do end up getting more points. He's going to try to clear these 2 here, and yeah, that's a nice shot. That registered as just a little bit of a soft shot. The game didn't want to give it to him, so fairly close leaving this first wave, but Boz with the definite advantage. Oh, nice. That's so many extra pluses there. That really adds up. He squeezed an extra 35 points, I think, there by getting those 2 extra pluses. Ooh, how much of this is he going to get? Oh, that's nice. Boz's going to try to do the same kind of shot, or is he going to go more typical? I don't know. I don't think that's going to clear this thing. Yeah, no. Okay. Boztizch might be sweating right now, despite the fairly peaceful music we got going on here. I think this is nice to see Splinti get a decent advantage. It's still super close, though. It's just about even, I'd say, now. What's that gonna do? No. Not enough. Alright. How many pluses is he gonna try to get with this? That's always the trick. He didn't get the main target, though. Oh, and this wave is over now. Look at the time. A minute ran out. Ah, this is such a tough wave to do. There is a shot there, but man, it's so tough to get it just right, and it's so brutal if you don't get it right. I think of all the waves in the game, this is the one where I see negative scores the most, but not there with that one. And Boztizch finishes off the second game of the best of 5. So Splinti's got to win the next 3, or Boztizch just has to win one of the next 3 here.
That's awesome, my friend.
Can't hear what Boztizch is saying, but I'm sure it's something good. I don't know. Splinti didn't seem offended anyway. Ah, that's a miss for a first shot. You'd really like to take one of the bigger targets along with one of the small ones. Yeah. Alright, well, Splinti did not punish him for it, and there Boztizch did punish him, though. Still leaving this one big target here, and let's see if he can clear it. He does. Alright. So, they'll just clear these final two and go into the next wave, which definitely has some big shots coming out on it. There's a lot of 300-point potential here if you hit it just right. He clears one. That's good. 200. That's good. Now that, yeah, I don't agree with that decision. He probably should have went for this conglomeration of targets here. Alright, so just 2 targets left. Which one is Splinti going to go for? He's going to go for the big one and back. Oh no! Bad luck, and you can hear his frustration, but bad luck to have it pop right between them. And Boztizch is, hey, he was trying to get a bunch of pluses, but he missed that. I'm surprised they're still going at this one. The one behind is, uh-oh. Yeah. The one behind is bigger points at this point. At this juncture in the game. But now they will go for it. I guess in some ways it's not an easy shot to hit 5 off of there. So I actually kind of do understand avoiding it because it's got 5 hit points on it and to fully close it is tough. Boz is just going to go for the pluses. That's a good decision. He got an extra 25 points than he would have gotten if he had just gone for the target. So Splinti is in trouble here. Oh, that's... Not sure if that's what he was trying for, but that is a very nice shot. Ah, and Boztizch misses it. Alright. Splinti's got an opening here. If he can clear 2 of them, yes, he does. Now that is a nice shot. Boz will probably go for the full one and hope for a couple pluses beyond it. He gets 1 plus. That's good. Well, Splinti just needs to finish this off, and he didn't. And now because of that, I was going to say and see what kind of power-up is coming up on the next wave, but it's not going to be his. It's going to be Boz's, and boy, he's got only 11 points to work with here. He needs something perfect. Yeah, so Boz just needs to get 61 points. That will do it here. Barely, though. Alright. So that set goes to Boztizch. And social distance is potentially Splinti's last chance to pull ahead here. Oh, that might keep going. No, it didn't hit that speed panel. If so, it had a chance to bounce all the way over. That's also just going to clear one of them. And they'll probably go for these. These are the easier targets, but at this point, there's better point potential on these ones back here, but not by a lot. And they are harder shots, so it's debatable which one you really want to go for. See, that's the trouble with those targets. You have to be just perfect, or because of the way the bumpers are set up there, they will not roll over. I think Boz was hoping to pop that one over the top and then bounce over into the still yet uncompleted target behind us there. Oh man, that's so many pluses. Oh boy. And now he will finish that out for the 150 and 200 with the 50-point bonus. Ooh, it was just on the edge for Splinti, but did not go. Oh, that's a good shot. 150 on there is tough. Boztizch does that a lot. I've been meaning to take a look at how he does that. I can get 150 on it, but his angle is much more consistent than mine. I need to see exactly what he's doing. So, once this match is done, I'll have to go back and actually see what line he took there to get that. But either way, they just got no full targets left, nothing really juicy, so they're all just going to go for 65 points at a time. Wow. That was... I would not have even thought to try that. I don't know if it was doable. That was a really great attempt from Boztizch. One of these targets for each of them. Boz will take the easier one right next to him and leave the 2 to connect for Splinti, which he does. Alright. Wave 3. Boz just takes an easy 90-pointer. These here can potentially be upper 100s up to 200. If you get it, he might... Oh, didn't get that last one. That's a shame. Ooh, that might still get it? Yeah. That was a mistake, but didn't hurt him. So, there's 2 left, and let's see if Boztizch is going to clear one. He does. So what this means is that Splinty's going to get the power up here, which can be huge if you get a splash damage or a wrecking ball on this one. It can be really nice. Splash damage is great here. He does what he needs to do, and he's going to get to clear 2 targets with it on here, which with so many pluses around, it's really nice to do. He should be able to get 150 or so on this if he does it right. 175, nice. I believe, does he still have 1 splash damage left? Oh, he does, which is, it's huge. Oh no. But I think he misaimed it. And then I guess it bounced off the wall. I didn't see what happened, but I think Boztizch wasn't paying attention. I didn't expect Splinti to hit that so quickly either. And into the red ring, so I think, yeah, Boztizch didn't realize that it was his possession and he lost it. But still, that is a big missed opportunity for Splinti. Splash damage here on that big section of targets that he aimed at, you can easily get 200 plus on it with splash damage. 250 would probably be what I would expect from a good shot there. So now this target, which is nobody's doing what do we got? 6 seconds left, 5 seconds. So this is going to be probably the last shot here for Boz. And he'll try to clear it out. And in doing so, well, no matter what, the power-up is going to go to Boztizch on this next wave now. Yeah, he didn't do it. It's a tough shot. But power-up coming to Boztizch. Let's see what he gets. Nothing useful. But he'll take it for the novelty anyway. Actually, that did help him a little bit get the pluses. Let's see if Splinti can take advantage of it to try to add a couple easier pluses to the opposite and add it in a skull. Well, going into this last wave here, we're going to need a couple misses from Boztizch for Splinti to have a chance. Let's see what he does. He does what he needs to. There gets the 175, probably 200. All right. A miss from Boztizch here does probably give it to Splinti, but it's going to be really close. So if Boztizch hits this one, he will win the match. And he does, and then it's just a little bit of academic cleanup from Splinti here, but that does it. And with that, Boztizch takes the match of the quarterfinals, moving into the semifinals. And Splinti had a really good season, but it ends here. So, yeah, wow. Good match, and thanks for watching.
Hey man, good morning. That's weird.
Hello everyone, I am Unmarked,
Recording this
and
right.
I am here with, well, just with myself, but I'm here with a match with Night Reacher versus Danny Dan 2468. I will never say that 2468 again. Yeah, this is a quarterfinal match. It's a best of 5 matches. And Night Reacher gets the opening shot with a tough miss. Danny Dan does what he needs to, clears that out, gets a nice 250. So, or even early on, I mean, it doesn't take a lot in this game. You miss 2-3 shots when you're at the top levels of the game, and that is all she wrote. Okay, second wave here, and yeah, that's a miss. You really, in a perfect world, you want to try to clear this entire target in one shot. Is he going to hit the seam? Oh, he was really close. Just missed by a mere less than an inch or less than a centimeter. Either one, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Night Reacher, ugh, bad bounce. You'd like to bounce the other way, hit that speed panel, and get a bunch more pluses. Yeah, nothing too exciting left on this one. They'll just clear it up. And for those of you who don't know, I would say these are definitely 2 of the top, I mean, 5 players, probably. Definitely top 6. It's hard to say, but they're both 2 of the best in the game. This is probably, of the quarterfinal matches in the, I didn't even mention that this is the IML Season 3 playoffs that determine the winner of the league. But I would say of all the 4 quarterfinal matches, this is the one I'm most looking forward to. This is 2 really closely matched players in my judgment. Nice flash damage pickup, and doesn't get the full clear. But lucky for Night Reacher, he's going to have that power up going into the next wave where it's super useful. So, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Danny Dan's gonna get that's he would have liked better, but that's all right. Let's see what Night Reacher can do with the splash damage. Not enough. 175 is okay generally, but with the splash damage, you'd like to do more. Oh, is he gonna pop up? That's bad luck. That almost popped up in there to get the full clear off that speed panel, but didn't work out. So Danny Dan, ever since that first miss from Night Reacher, Danny Dan's been sort of holding on to the lead. Not much has changed since then. They've been pretty even. But that was a big miss from Night Reacher. Ooh, is he going to pop up and get the other one too? Yes, he will. Wow, that's good luck. And nice shot. Okay, 2 targets left here. And we're going to go now into wave 6. And it looks like with Danny Dan taking the final shot, Night Reacher is gonna... Or no, yeah, Night Reacher's gonna get the first shot, and Danny Dan's gonna get the power up. Boy, this could be huge. And he misses it, which is also huge. So what's interesting here, yeah, he'll get these 4. And so Night Reacher's probably also gonna have a power up going into this final wave. Yeah. He should finish it off here because of that plus the very little doubt. That's a huge first shot on that last wave anyway there, and plus with a splash damage, that's tough. So nice comeback from Night Reacher. Gets the first round of the first match, and here we go to Master Blaster. Nobody's doing anything amazing here in clearing them, but now let's see if somebody can combine 2 of them. Well, Danny Dan did not make an attempt. Let's see if Night Reacher does. No. So they are just gonna... I don't know if these 2 are connectable. They wouldn't matter anyway, so it's not... Yeah, they weren't connectable. Alright, well, slight advantage to Danny Dan going into this one with a 525 to 575 lead. And first shot. See if he can combine 2 of these. He will. Nice. That is pretty big. It gets things to right back about even. Night Reacher was so close to getting that. He just needed that 3rd nick on that first target, but it did not work. Now let's see if Night Reacher would like to clear one and then spoil the other one. He does. That does not give Danny Dan any great shots here. They're each just going to probably take one of these, and then going into this 3rd set, or 3rd wave. Actually, no, 4th wave, sorry, because there's a power-up coming. Let's see here. It is splash damage. He can hit that and then turn around and get something nice, 200-plus shot. Let's see, he's got some time. Ooh, that is huge. 250. That is a nice play. And does he have 2 shots with the... Nah, he doesn't do much with it. Optimally, if you have splash damage on this wave, you'd like to get some pluses to go along with these shots. And again, he does the same thing there. I mean, you want to aim just on the edge, and so you can also get pluses. It doesn't give a lot of bonus, but it gives a 30-point bonus or 50-point bonus depending on what you do. But that's all right. Ooh, that's a quick shot and probably a mistake. Oh, definitely a mistake. Let's see what this is. I'm going to call jackpot. Wrecking ball, and it lined up perfectly. Oh, that is nice for Night Reacher. That's some good luck. Danny Dan does a good job, but ooh, he rushed to that. I think in some sense he probably was hoping to be able to carry Wrecking Ball to the next wave. That's why he's rushing it, but I think it's probably run out for him now. Yeah, it has. So, let's see. This is really close. It's going to come down to how well... Ooh, well... Oh, but Danny Dan chooses to... She should have held it for another second because it's right on top of those red lines. And up, but if Danny Dan clears these both, he will win it. Oh, but he hit 2 pluses, or 2 skulls. Oh, the 2 skulls were all the difference there. He just needed to hit it without those skulls. Wow, that was a close one. So, the first match goes to Night Reacher. And now they definitely have some more in their future. Somewhere between 2 and 4 more. And What set is this? Adhara. Alright. One of the newest sets put in, designed by the current number 3 player in the game, Sinteck. A little high. It's a tough shot. He'd have liked to get the full clear there. Danny Dan will there. Okay, Night Reacher with the advantage going to the second wave, which can definitely be pretty brutal. It can be a lot of swinginess here. It's a good, safe shot. The only problem with that is it leaves open a bigger shot here for Night Reacher if he hits it just right. And being the good player that he is, he does. Otherwise, that was a good attempt from Danny Dan, but I just don't like how it leaves open the huge shot for the other person. So we just have this one target left here. All right. This is always a really interesting wave. It's got some cool shapes on it to begin with, but the big thing is that who wins this, who takes the last shot in this wave, gets a power-up going into wave 4. Ooh, that's a nice... I don't think I've ever seen a 250 on that before. That was really nice. So anyway, the power-up is huge, usually, on the next wave. For instance, usually Jackpot's one of the power-ups you really want, but it's probably one of the least exciting power-ups that you can get coming onto this next wave. Let's see what happens. So, all right, there's 2 shots left. So it looks like Night Reacher's going to get the finish and the power-up. We will see what happens here. Maybe he'll be unlucky and get the jackpot, which is crazy to think about, but splash damage is big here. If he can hit it, that's the only trick. And then goes there, that's going to be a nice 250 or something. I called that wrong. I guess he also got a skull with it I didn't see, but still, I thought that'd be a little bit more. Ooh, bounce back and clear it. That's huge. That is a really great use of splash damage there. And, wow, you know what? He has a splash damage left here. I rarely see that. That is probably going to be really nice, too. I think that's why his shot took so long. It's not a situation you see very often where you get splash damage. I think if he'd have shot that perfectly, he could have fully cleared that target. But he still did a pretty good job. 175 there is nice. Oh, yeah, he will get a little bonus dink on a plus. For those that don't know, I think one of the main things that separates average players from really good players is squeezing out as many pluses as you can before and after the main things you're shooting for on the shots. The points add up so quickly. That's a nice splash damage. And he got it to line up. This is a nice place for it. Let's see. All right, Danny Dan is good. It's possible to actually combine these two, but he's not going to try. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Last splash damage shot from Night Reacher's trying to figure out what to do. That wasn't the right thing. 14 seconds left, but we just got these 2 shots, so this will finish it up here, and we're going to go... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Well, equal mistakes from everyone, and it doesn't really matter. So this is one of the most original last waves in the game. It really takes advantage of they recently changed the shot clock, or not the shot clock, but the wave clock to be 2 minutes long on the final wave. And this is one of the waves, well, this is probably the wave that takes nearly the full 2 minutes to entirely do. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So right now, Danny Dan has the advantage. If Night Reacher can close this one out, he's right back in it, but Danny Dan has the 55-point advantage at this point, and so I don't know where Night Reacher's going to find those 55 points. There's just not a lot left on the board. That's not it. He's falling behind even more. Danny Dan's going to close it out. I don't think there's enough for Night Reacher to come back at this point. Yeah, it's just academic. They're actually, you know what? I admire the pace that these guys are. They've made a few mistakes, but man, the pace that they're shooting at is just so great. It really, those matches fly with them. It's nice. I really like seeing the hustle. Wow, that's not really a thing, but yeah. All right, so Night Reacher is up 1 match to 0, but Danny Dan has a 1-0 advantage in the second match. And the serve to Danny Dan. See if he can get a nice 175 here. Maybe 200 if he's lucky. Just missed it. But that's alright. 175 is kind of the standard shot here. If you get that, you'll be happy. Night Ranger does the same. And there might be something in those pluses worth trying. It's tough to say. You gotta get 6 for it to be worthwhile. And he does. He only gets 5 or 4, I should say. Yeah, there's definitely nothing now. Now it's just these guys and finish it up and going into the second wave. Nice 150 there. That's kind of the default, what you hope for here. Or once, oh, he almost got the 175 with the extra plus added on, but it wasn't quite on the cards. Big first shot here, 300 plus if you hit it just right. He didn't, but that's still pretty good. 250 is actually really nice there. And especially considering, when you play this game, you really have to think of point differentials. So, Night Reacher had the 250, and then Danny Dan came back with the 130. But that's a 120-point turn, basically, on that possession block between the two of them. And once that amount goes to 500 points, the game is over. So on that possession turn right there, Night Reacher just got 24% of the way to victory, essentially. That's big. Oh, that is a nice place to get that to line up. I don't know what happened there. That was a little weird. There was no roll or anything to the bottom. I don't know if that was a bug or if... Oh, could he get... What is he going to go for? Wait a second. That absolutely was a bug. So, or I don't know if it's quite a bug, but I've seen it before. What happened, he lost all of his splash damage shots on that one. That is so interesting. Sometimes when you get a weird, I don't know what to call it, a thunk, or when the game thinks you've made a bad shot, like you didn't fully swing, you just kind of tapped it off the racket, bunted, so to speak, if any of you are baseball fans. In that case, a lot of times, the game takes away your splash damages, and it actually fires all 3 of them out at once. Which is why Night Reacher was able to fully clear that target, because he didn't have enough. There was no roll to that shot, so it shouldn't have cleared anything, except for the fact that he had a ton of those pellets of the splash damage coming out at once. A little unfortunate for Night Reacher there, for sure. Alright, well now we just got three Hex Snakes to go. 2 left on the other side that they've ignored up till now. But Danny Dan is definitely in control here. And, yeah. Let's see, yeah, there's some big opportunities. If you can combine 2 of these here, you can absolutely get back into it. Oh, wow. They're rushing because of that power up there. That could be interesting. Oh, man, he clears none. Ah, boy. Yeah. He did the same thing again. It is such... I don't entirely blame Night Reacher there. The splash damage just, man, did him dirty on that game, or on that set. For it to kind of bug out and do that weird thing where it taps them all at once on the first time, and then on that second possession, you just... On the second time he had splash damage, you never see splash damage on that wave. So I don't think he knew exactly what to do with it, and it cost him. He got almost no points off of it. But that's all right. And it's back to even in this best of 5 with Night Reacher and Danny Dan being tied at 1 match apiece. Serve to Night Reacher. What you really want to try to do is combine 2 of these. And he maybe did. He did. Right on cue. Thank you, Night Reacher, for listening to me. Yeah, alright, so they'll clear these up. And because of that great shot that Night Reacher had, he's got a definite advantage going into the second wave. Who just got the clear on that, like right at the edge of what the game does. Yeah. Wow, 274, I did not expect that. That's really nice. 125, we'll probably get another 125 by clearing these 2 out. We didn't, I spoke too soon, I jinxed him. Sorry, Night Reacher. Good try. An extra 15 points would have been nice there. Extra 10, maybe. Alright. Possession and 100-point advantage, more or less, for Night Reacher right here. Not good enough. nice one. He's a little lucky there, but we will always take it in this game. What is gonna happen here? Can Danny Dan do something good here? No, not good enough. Especially, well, now his chance will splash damage redeem itself in the eyes of Night Reacher. This is a good place to have it. And that didn't really do much for him there. No. I think maybe Night Reacher insulted splash damage or something recently. I don't know. Yeah, look, again, it betrayed him. It did not do anything good for him. I really think splash damage hates Night Reacher. That's what I'm learning from watching these past couple ones. He'd have got that with or without splash damage. So 3 times having splash damage, and it has done virtually nothing for him in these past 2 matches. That's unusual. It can, on a lot of waves, it can be the most powerful power-up there is. That's a good shot from Danny Dan. I don't think... that was so close, but just missed out on that last 75 points from... or 54... No, 75 points from clearing that target. That's tough. Danny Dan is in trouble here. Yeah, Night Reacher just needs to clear one of these full targets and it's over. Like that one. That'll do it. Alright. Quick one. Had a lot of good battles, but that one was fast.
Score 1-0.
This here is one of the newest waves in the game. Yeah, Moonshot. It's got some good waves, and it's got some waves I don't love. This first one, not great. But that shot should probably be a little bit easier. For those that don't know, I designed this set of waves, so I can criticize it as much as I feel like, and it does deserve some of it, but it's got some stuff I really like too. Luckily, they played this wave pretty well, where its flaws don't really show, so I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. That is an unorthodox approach to get that. I like that from Night Reacher. It works. And all right. That's tough. He leaves a lot here for Danny Dan, depending on which route he wants to take it. Well, they both kind of did. Yeah, they both got exactly the same. Now, some pluses. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, those pluses really saved that shot there. Lots of points. There's always points in the pluses.
7th Street.
Not in the banana stand.
7th Street.
Oh, yeah, that was so close. You know, just these 2 single targets to go. Sometimes it's worth it to just go for the pluses, but I don't think these guys are. I think they're just gonna be done with it and move on to the next one. A wave with a... What? That was weird. I'm guessing that was just a glitch, or it just came off his racket, not how he expected. But, time for redemption. Let's see if he can redeem himself. Yeah, you really want to try to fully clear, like Xenius... Oh, I'm sorry, Night Reacher will do here. For those that don't know, Xenius is another one of his aliases. Just, yeah, can't really trust a man with multiple names like that, but he seems alright. I don't know. We'll see. Final shot on the wave, and now there is going to be a power-up coming out here. I'm probably going to say it's splash damage just to mess with Night Reacher again. Let's see if it can do anything for him. I would say it probably did give him a bonus 50 points or so he wouldn't have gotten otherwise, so that is quite nice. Let's see, he's going to try it again, something similar. Oh, wow. That same thing. All right. Finally, splash damage is doing what you'd hope for Night Reacher. And, yeah, made that shot a little bit easier, got him a little bonus. So Danny Dan needs something pretty good here. That's really good, actually. 205 is nice there. Yeah, it's not going to be quite enough. Danny Dan's behind it, but he's definitely got a chance to get back into it. Uh-oh, is that going to stick in there? No. That was really close to being a really nice shot, sticking in that little pocket and bouncing up and down. Ouch. Perfect shot. Could end it here, but probably not. That's, yeah, it's tough to do on this wave. And probably one of the most hated waves in the game, and Night Reacher. See, that shot's easy. I don't know what people complain about. Nice. Quick, it's a pretty quick one from Night Reacher to take the 2-1 lead in the best of 5 here in this quarterfinal IML match.
Friend left the match.
Well, Night Reacher quits. And guess what, folks? That means the entire thing goes to Danny Dan. That's amazing. Wow. No, I'm sure what just happened here was that Night Reacher maybe forgot how many best of it was, and so or he just accidentally hit the wrong button. That happens a lot. So we're just going to hang out with Danny Dan for a little bit until they'll go back into it. What was their secret code? 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's see what Night Reacher's excuse was.
That was weird, man. I was trying to turn my microphone on, and also I was out of the room. Yeah, it's best of 5, man.
I don't buy Night Reacher's excuse. He puts on this act. He puts on an act of being a nice guy that, I don't know. I think he was doing it. He was playing mental games with Danny Dan, trying to just make him wait a little bit longer. I'm completely kidding. I'm sure it was just an accident. I've done that a ton. So we get Adhara here. I can't remember who got the better of. I feel like Night Reacher got the better of this wave the last time they played it. And a little bit, yeah. And Night Reacher did the same here, got slightly better. But let's see what he's going to do with his first shot. He's going to go there. That's good, but again, he's going to leave a potential 175 or 200 for Danny Dan. Going for that middle one first, unless you hit it just right, is usually puts you at a slight disadvantage. But very close early on in this 4th match. He's going to get it. Yeah, just barely. He got 50 points, and he left something pretty decent for Danny Dan with that, 125. So it's a decent turn with Danny Dan taking a slight advantage in this one now. I like that approach. If you get a perfect up and down shot, that's a good way to approach that particular target.
Nice shot.
That's a nice eye for Night Reacher to see that plus was open and take it. And this time Danny Dan gets the power up here, and we'll see what he gets. Last time it was one of the splash damages that betrayed Night Reacher. And again, you can't complain too much about 125 points, but on this wave, there's a lot of better things that can come. Splash damage, Wrecking Ball, Maze Blaster, all power-ups that'll probably give you more points than 125. Basically even going into this 5th set, or 5th wave, if you want to use the correct terms. But why would you want to do that? That's silly. And now that gives an opening. Yeah. Ooh, can he clear it? Oh, still though. 125 is nice. This is a fairly tough wave, so 125. On some waves, 125 would be subpar, but here I'd say it's about par. It's about what you'd want to try to get. That's nice. That's a nice run across there to get 175. Ooh, that was close, but he did it. So the power-up is going to be Night Reacher's again here. Let's see what he will get. Oh, no. I can tell that Night Reacher's aim with the mushroom, if you have not practiced with it, it can be really difficult. And I'm guessing he has not. So he's just hoping this ends as quickly as possible. It's really bad luck to get that on the mystery power-up. Let's see which one. Alright, he's small again. I'm sure he's happy that back down to normal size. No more super Night Reacher. Alright. Advantage Night Reacher. Coming in here slightly. But not by much. It's gonna... the score tends to, on this wave, just seesaw back and forth a lot. And actually, though, now... with the 80 points is not good enough here. I'd put the slight advantage to Danny Dan, maybe. It's about as close as it can get now. This could just come down to who gets the last shot. It's gonna be very interesting. 125 is okay. You really would like 150, 175 here. That's not good enough. Danny Dan is just slowly but surely pressing the issue here and pulling ahead. His shots, every shot he's taken has just been a little bit better than Night Reacher's. 100's pretty good at this point. Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah, there's not a lot of easy shots left. Oh, boy. That's a big miss. And that's a bug. That's unfortunate. I've seen that a few times. That's really unfortunate. That's really bad luck for Danny Dan to get that at this juncture in the game. But Danny Dan still has the decided advantage here. He'll get the 100 there. That's big. I think we're going to need a miss from Danny Dan for him to not win, because there's 10 points, or 10 seconds left, 7 seconds this... Boy, what are we going to have happen here? 30 points. Yeah, this is the last shot, and there's just not enough there. Okay, so Danny Dan takes it. Whew. Very close one. We get a mystery mix here. Just a random conglomeration of all the sets in the game, still in the proper order, so to speak. Like a wave 1 is always going to still come first. It's coming in this wave 1 slot. This is wave 1 of Adhara. But we don't know what's coming next. It'll be one of the 16 wave 2s in the game. We'll see what it ends up being.
Nice move. Excellent.
We have seen a lot of Adhara. At least that first wave 1 between these two guys. Okay. There's definitely lots of 300-point potential here on some of these.
Nice
2
move.
straight. If he just could have got a weird little extra kick up, that could have been a 300-pointer, but as it stands, I'll have to settle for 2.
Outstanding.
Almost. That's unlucky for Night Reacher. Ooh, and a miss from Danny Dan. Gives Night Reacher a decent chance to get back in it. Unfortunate. Alright, we got Open Space 2's Wave 3 here. Oh, that is not the right approach on that. Wow, that's unfortunate. There's definitely some big point opportunities on the first shot here. Well, there's still lots of big point opportunities. There's 200 points sitting here if you just hit it right. It won't be quite that, but that's pretty good. Nice. I love on this one. 225 is really good, but I love when it just keeps going forever and ever on here. If you hit it just right, you can get that to happen. Nice. That's a big pickup there.
Outstanding.
So last shot here on goes Danny Dan, and he'll get the power up, kind of up here on what is this? Open Space 1. All right, going from Open Space 2 to Open Space 1. Is he gonna get a little bonus? No bonus. I don't know if that's worth taking. Probably not, unless you want to try to do something weird. Oh well. Oh, okay. It would have been worth maybe taking there because it lined up perfectly over the single hit target. And If you were to hit it, you get the 50-point bonus for clearing that target, and then you can go on and take your normal shot. But Maze Blaster's pretty swingy, pretty risky to go for, so I don't entirely blame him from not trying it. Just goes for the pluses. What is... We just got, what, 2 targets left, I believe? So Night Reacher will close it out. We'll go to wave 5 of social distance. One of the more awkward waves to play because there's not really a good first shot here. A lot of the shots, if you take it first, put you at a disadvantage. There's ways around it, but you have to kind of play this very, I guess tentatively, I would say. You have to be very careful on how it's approached compared to a lot of the other waves in the game. Because a lot of shots, if you just slightly miss it, it leaves an even bigger shot for your opponent. Just got these 2 snakes left. That's a pretty good shot to get a lot of pluses there. See, Night Reacher's going to try to close this out, but it's going in. Yeah, it was kind of didn't line up in the direction that he wanted to take. I don't know how comfortable he is with his backhand, so it would have been tough. Danny Dan does a really good job there to close that out. Sure what he was trying to do. I think he knew he wasn't going to be able to finish it. Nobody's going to be able to finish that snake, so you might as well just get as many pluses as you can. Okay. Tic-tac splash damage on wave 6. Oh, are these two going to line up here for Danny Dan? They may. He may be able to get both. And he does, and he closes it out to win that tug of war with a knockout, and so he gets the 4th match in the best of 5. And that means that even if Night Reacher did want to, you know, say run away and pretend like his microphone is messing up. Let's see if I'm right. I think it's 2-2.
2-2. This is the 5th match, right?
That is correct.
Oh, we're giving them what they wanted. Okay, cool. Good luck, brother.
Now I'm starting to wonder if the fix is in. Maybe they're just playing it out this way so that, you know, trying to give the fans what they want of an exciting match. I did that exact shot recently, and it's such an embarrassing one to miss like that. It's painful to do so. But, yeah, when you want to try to hit these just right, it does happen. So with that, and Night Reacher is at a disadvantage. There's, of course, some huge shots here. Potential huge shots. Is he going to get lucky? No. Not really. I don't like that shot from Danny Dan. The bigger point combination potential is to combine these 2 guys here. Yeah, alright. Well, Night Reacher did not make him pay for it. That's a nice up and down shot. That's a really good shot. And he got a little lucky to bounce up in those pluses. Lucky, but I'm sure he knew they were there and wanted them to bounce up into there. So ultimately, it's a good shot. Doesn't always, it's what he was trying to do. It doesn't always work out, but does. Nice execution from Danny Dan. And because of, those couple of shots, Danny Dan has a good advantage. Even with that miss, it's still less of an advantage for Danny Dan, but it's absolutely still Danny Dan's set to win or lose. We're going to go for the tough one. He does 150. That's the biggest point shot on the board, but it's also one of the more risky ones because there's so many skulls hanging out around it. They've cleared out the tough shots. Now they're just going to go for a few of these easy shots. Uh-oh. That is an awkward approach from Danny Dan to not clear that target. That hurts. Brings things still Danny Dan's advantage, but it is very close to even. The Wrecking Ball could be good here if it lines up just right, but it was kind of going into that middle zone between the 2 sections of targets on this wave. If Night Reacher could have just waited a second to hit that, it would have lined up perfectly with that other target, and it would have been great to have here. That's a miss. Wrecking Ball's great, but it's harder to control, and so it's a little risky sometimes because you don't get it exactly how you want it. But, it was a good play from Night Reacher, but Danny Dan definitely still has the advantage. There's still 1 target left here. Okay. So, First shot here to Danny Dan. Usually this is the biggest shot of this set. Didn't get a full clear in either one, so that's not great. 150 is okay here, but Night Reach will probably get about the same. So it's not really going to do much. Yeah, 140. Uh-oh. That's going to be trouble. Yeah. Miss from Danny Dan. Definitely an opportunity for Night Reacher to get back in it. If he hits a nice one here. That's pretty. That's pretty. The exact same shot for Danny Dan. He's consistent on his misses on that shot. Oh, that's nice. With that, basically back to dead even. Very nice. Let's see what Night Reacher can do with his first shot, and more importantly, what kind of power-up is going to come out here. That's nice. Nice approach. Let's see, Danny Dan. Okay, jackpot. Nice. Uh-oh, though. He should have probably waited another extra second and lined things up better. Just paused a little bit after getting that jackpot. That's unfortunate. Ooh, big one. Big shot, Danny Dan. Gets him back in it. It's funny how swingy this game is, because it did not take long for Night Reacher to sort of grab the advantage from Danny Dan. I don't know what that was. That's unfortunate. That looked like a tracking error or something. That shot was so far off that I have to think there was something wrong with Danny Dan's tracking. Last shot of the wave. Oh no. The big shot is behind them on this wave, and Danny Dan really should have taken this one first. That's unfortunate. There's not a lot of opportunity to come back here with him missing that. Night Reacher's going to need to miss a couple times, otherwise he's going to take this set. If he gets this, even if he doesn't, yeah, it's over. Night Reacher's going to take this one. Just not enough points left on the board to change the circumstances.
Set finished. Round 1.
Obligatory high five. And potentially,
1-0.
the deciding set of this match will be Moonshot again. A lot of Moonshot, a lot of Adhara today. Of the new sets, Sputnik 2 has been definitely neglected. Ooh, that was a nice approach. Or a nice result, anyway. Oh, dang, that was so close to being good. He'll not clear it. I was going to say he will clear it. Yeah, that'll be the clear there. Wave so many times. Man, it's a really tough shot to fully clear one of the targets like a Night Reacher does there, but that is ultimately what you want to try to be able to do. Just a little too much empty hexes in between them to get that to slide all the way. That not enough oomph on that one to get it to go all the way. Little bonus, no bonus. Shot. Exactly textbook from Danny Dan, what you want to try to do here. That was less textbooky, maybe some awkward textbook from the former Soviet Union, which I love. So, sorry. Ooh. Huh. Night Reacher. That's another one of those places where I'm going to have to go back and analyze what they're doing. That Night Reacher's had a good approach on that shot a couple times. It might be superior to what I usually like to do there. He really has had some good results with that. I'll have to check that out. Oh, that's nice. 205 is a big first shot. This board, especially when it's upside down, this is the opposite way from where I designed it, and when it's like this, it's really stingy on points. It's tough to get huge points. Sometimes you can get it if you're lucky or it lines up just right, but it does feel a little luck-based when it's especially in this configuration. Ah, that's a shame. If that had still been there, that would have been a lot of points. Is it going to get a... Nope, nothing. If it had bounced to the right, it had gotten some pluses and some points extra, but no such luck for Denny. And just this final one. 4 pieces left. Now that's weird. I don't know if that Reacher pulled that back or if the game just didn't register a full hit there. Okay. So Night Reacher needs to pick up some points, and this is not the best way to do so. Oh man, that's a roller coaster there. 145 is really good on this wave. Jackpot is of the power-ups you could get here. Jackpot's one of the best. It is probably the best. Just everything kind of sucks on this wave. It's very stingy when it comes to points. That's a good approach. 150 is very nice here. Just kind of clean up work at this point. And so Danny Dan's got the advantage. So, oh, that's beautiful approach. Let's see. A lot of big points here, though. This could go either person's way. Safe shot, but that's a good shot, especially Danny Dan being in the lead. I don't blame him for not trying something crazy. Is he going to get the full clear on this? He is, and no bonus, but 200 is nice. Whew, this is going to end up being close. Let's see. 85. He got a little lucky at the end, but yeah, 105. Night Reacher's doing what he needs to get back in it. We got, what, 2 snakes left, I believe? I don't think I'm wrong. I was going to say Nick was going to clear it, and it did. If Danny Dan can clear this, he'll... Well, the opposite, I would say. If Night Reacher can clear this, it'll be very close to even. Well, this could actually be any person's game. Of course, it leans towards Danny Dan, especially since no power-up came out here. There's not a huge amount of opportunities to come back. Now, see, Night Reacher would need, yeah, there's not enough.
Nice
Danny
shot.
Dan should just take this target and end it. And just finish it off. He does. All right.
Wow,
Nice play from Danny
shot
Dan.
of the last
And of
match.
course, you're stepping on my toes here, Night Reacher, with my commentary. We don't need to hear your... No, I'm just kidding. Yes, as he said, they played a bunch, and it comes down to this very last set. And we're on dough. Or, I don't know. I don't know how this is actually... I've never asked the devs how they intended this to be pronounced. I don't know if it's a Homer Simpson, exclaimed grunt like "Dope." I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. I've certainly had a lot of shots on this wave where I want to say that. Always a big potential for huge shots here. 175 on most boards would be really good, but here it's just barely passable. This is going to be good. He got the nice... Oh, and 2 more. That's huge. 400 is big in a big moment in the match. Danny Dan does a good job. 180 there is good, considering what's left on the board. Oh, okay. Well, very close to even. Advantage Night Reacher, which he just threw away. But now it's basically tied. Oh man, I wonder if nerves are starting to get to them a little bit. This is a very tight spot. I know in the big matches I always feel it, and I wonder if it is the jitters are starting to get to them a little bit. Night Reacher would like to combine these two. Let's see if he can. No, and he doesn't even clear 1. Yeah, neither one played this great, but Danny Dan definitely played it better, and so with that, he's got a 700 to 300 lead going into this 4th wave, and splash damage is a tough power-up to take here. There's so many skulls around what you want to shoot that it's usually not good to take. Now, when there starts to be, it starts to get towards the end of the wave, you actually do often want to take it. because it's really good on the next wave that's coming. So Danny Dan will probably end up with 1 splash damage shot on the next wave. So it cost him 40 points there by getting 2 skulls. But is that gamble from Danny Dan going to be worth it? Because he gets to use splash damage here, and it can be huge. And it is. That's nice. 278 is big. That makes that shot, it's doable without splash damage, but it's a lot easier with.
Fantastic.
Oh, and then Night Reacher does a 317 without splash damage. No. And 234. Okay. This is one of the best.
Outstanding.
I've rarely seen this wave played better. So after the last wave of me giving them trouble about playing it poorly, they played that amazingly. Those are some great shot after great shot after great shot. A lot of times this wave comes down to this power-up. And let's see what he gets. Wrecking Ball and... Okay. It's a little bit of an unfortunate placement where he ends up not lining up over something, but that's... Oh no, what was that? I think Danny Dan just wasn't ready. Wrecking Ball has some weird physics characteristics, and it touched his platform, and when that happens, it takes away possession. Oh, that is... And then that also exhausts his Wrecking Ball. That's really unfortunate. So it didn't turn out to be a huge advantage for Danny Dan. He only really got 1 good shot with it. Oh, that's a good turnaround from Night Reacher. And uh-oh. He could win it right here. All he needs to do is clear one of these regen targets, and it will be over. That'll do it. Wow. Oh man. That's one of the better Racket MX matches I've seen. Let's see what they have to say about it.
Yeah, that was nonsense. I'll see you again. Wow. Alright, bye. You too, brother.
Friend left the match.
Whew. Crazy, crazy, crazy good match. Hello everyone, I'm Unmarked, and we are here with a quarterfinal match from the IML Season 3 League playoffs. It's the quarterfinals, and we have Escape versus Sinteck. And we are inside Escape's head right here.
Yeah, I know. I just had to step away real quick, so it's all good, man.
Oh, Sinteck's playing games, I see. Nah, it's... Alright, so serve goes to Sinteck on the... I think this is a mystery mix. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Yeah, so that's a good start from Sinteck there. 250 is always nice here. Decent play, decent play. 140 is all right. There were definitely better things on the board, but can't be too upset about that. Sinteck with another shot here. I think the big shot is still behind us. I think this is probably, let's see if Sinteck's going to try to clear this. It should be doable in 1 shot. Yeah, oh yeah, that's very nice. 225 is big, and wow, already. Quick, Escape is down to 95 points. I don't think he's going to clear that? No. So there's going to be, what, I think just, yeah, 65 points left for Escape going into this. See what he can do. Okay, is it gonna bounce? Oh, ooh, and almost got in that last one. Ooh, 371. That's a big shot. That's what Escape needed to get back in this. And then the little congratulations. Let's see. Can he? Oh man, that just stopped right before it was gonna go in. Well, that's a shame. Oh, that's a good shot. 225. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see if Sinteck can get a 200 or 175 probably. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nothing major left. No huge point shots anyway. So Sinteck will try to just play this one, get that. Ooh, bit of unlucky bounce. So just these 2 singles, but all right. So things are going to be pretty well even going into this third wave. And the next step of Mystery Mix is reps. Didn't quite work out. he can get the full clear here. Oh, that went right through Sinteck's Racket. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, he was able to at least pick up something out of it, but I'm sure he would have liked something better. Alright, next chance. Let's see if Sinteck here can get the full clear, the 225 he wants. He got it. He got it. Not exactly the way he was planning on doing it, but it works out. Sometimes the bounces are in your favor. It's a bit of a tough one to miss. What do we got? So there is the potential to combine these two targets here into one, and just doesn't quite get it over. Okay, we don't have a lot of time left. Looks like this will be the last shot. Let's see. So Escape is going to have the opportunity for the power up here. Let's see. Ooh, but not a lot of points left. 71? Looks like, yeah. Let's see if Escape can get this power up to line up nicely. It may hold on for him? No. No, but he does get the somewhat questionable clear there. Let's see. It doesn't look like, I don't know if the power up's going to line up for Sinteck either, honestly. Ooh, very last minute he goes for it. Escape needs something to get back in it. Ooh, and that is not it. This could be over here if it's just the right shot. Eh, not quite, but 50 points left. 51. Yeah. Oh, that'll probably do it. Sinteck just needs to one of the clears, unless it's a single snake. Yeah, he got one extra piece, so that's all he needed. All right. So round one of the first match goes to Sinteck of this best of 5. Escape's chance to come back comes on Ziggurat. Probably not exactly what Escape would have liked there. $125, maybe a little bonus? Nope, didn't pop down back into those pluses. Oh, that's a pretty good one. This wave's kind of interesting because there's definitely a lot of opportunities to get extra pluses if you're willing to stomach hitting the skull there. It makes it kind of interesting. That's a decent shot, but it leaves open some really big opportunities here for Sinteck, which he's trying to, because it's an unusual configuration, he's trying to work it out exactly how it's going to do it. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see if he can get that over. I think he will. Oh, man. Just snuck through that hole, so he didn't get the full clear. That's a little bit of bad luck there. Alright, so Sinteck does what he needs to do, and then pretty much it's going to be even going into this third wave here. Huge point shots here on all over this board. Lots of big ones. Is he going to... I don't think it'll clear it.
Excellent.
I disagree with the announcer somewhat here. 225 on this board is not excellent. It's decent. Is he going to go for the clearing out this? It's probably a little bit of an easier shot, yeah. And then we got the two big shots behind us here. If you can get it... that's going to leave a lot to be desired. I think the perfect shot here, maybe Sinteck can finish it, but probably not quite. Oh, wow. All right. So there's a nice opportunity to clear 3 targets here. Doesn't quite get that, but... that gets Escape back in it a little bit. So I'll hope to clear these 2, and it'll get there just barely.
5 waves left.
Okay. So power up here to Escape, which is probably going to be the determining factor. If it's something he likes. That's a pretty good shot. Oh, if he can get it to line up. Boom! Oh, just missed it to get that extra 50-point bonus there. That would have been nice. I think the splash damage would have been better served behind him here. But that's alright. That's alright. See what Sinteck can do with this shot. No, I don't think that's what he would have liked. Oh! Shows what I know. Shows what I know. Oh boy. Wow. That was a hell of a shot from Sinteck. And yep, they needed that plus to finish it off, and he does it. So the first match is in the books, and Sinteck takes it 2-0. And they'll rematch for anywhere between 2 and 4 more matches. Alright, social distance. Lately, I've been seeing some. Oh, see, I forget Sinteck likes going there first. I think because he figures each player is gonna get a shot at either the top or the bottom here. Oh, I think he. Oh, damn, that was real close for Escape to get it to bounce over and get the 325-ish full clear. But now Sinteck has a chance to do it. Oh man, that was about. He just hit right on that corner of that bumper, and it bounced not the way he would have liked. That was a good try. Alright, so one of these full targets for each of them, if they can do it. Not the easiest shot, it's deceptively a difficult shot. It really is. To get it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Difficult enough that both miss it. How much time? 15 seconds? We probably might run out of time here. It's gonna be close. Nah, we'll definitely wheel now. If there were 3 shots needing to finish this off, this will maybe be the last shot here. Oh, yeah, so already Escape is behind the ball here. Need something big. That is not big. Boy, so Sinteck could close this out right here without too much difficulty. 110 is not a tough shot here. I think that's only 105? Yeah. Just missed what he needed, but 5 points is not a lot of buffer. Escape should not be feeling pretty good. This should... Sinteck should. 95% of the time he would close this out for 80 points. 5% of the time is today, folks. What a world we live in. Oh, that's a good clear for 125. Sinteck's just got it right back down to the edge again. Now he needs to hit 3 pieces of something. And he did hit those 3, and he gets it.
Round 1 complete. Score 0-1.
1 shot. Definitely advantaged for the first shooter here. Depending on the configuration, yeah, I'd say this one, if it's this configuration of 1 shot, the server tends to have the advantage. Ooh, and he gets full clear there. That's huge. It's going to be, what, 200? Ah, I thought it was going to be 225, but still. That is a really good first shot. And I don't know what Escape wants, or Sinteck wants to do here. Yeah, that's not good enough. The problem is all the other shots are kind of risky. Oh, man, and he gets to 175. Wow. Escape is killing it here. Now, is Escape probably going to take the pluses here, or is he going to just choose to close it out? Well, that's not what he wanted either way. Sinteck is probably going to take the pluses, and then I'm guessing, yeah. Okay, so the first big shot on this board, it goes to Sinteck. Definitely gives him a chance to get right back in this. He'd have liked more. It's crazy. It's one of the few places in the game where 250 just isn't really good enough. Ooh, is it going to sneak up? It will for a 317. That's huge. Oh, boy. Okay, this is a tough shot to connect these two. Let's see if Sinteck can. Oh, just a tiny bit outside. Just missed. Nah, that's a good one. Escape is really doing well here. Now, Sinteck's going to take one of these, and I do believe Escape is going to take the other. I can guarantee you Sinteck will not be closing this way voluntarily, so, because the first shot here tends to be kind of big. Whether or not Sinteck stays in it is going to come down to whether or not he can hit this shot. He did. 317. That gets him back in it for sure. Still definite advantage to Escape. I don't really love that choice from Escape. I think he felt like there is 2 shots here, so he might as well just go get the pluses. But he could have done a little bit better with it there. And now if Escape full clears this, which he does not. So now Sinteck is probably going to go for those pluses behind him because he does not want the... oh, no, he didn't like it enough. So honestly, it's going to come down to the power of whether or not that was a good play from Sinteck here. 175 is okay. Yeah, I mean, all things being even, I think Sinteck got the better of that exchange. Well, that was 487. The maximum nowadays, oh well, Sinteck will clear it out right here. The maximum nowadays after they change some things is 500. So that is about as close as you're gonna see. The biggest point, the highest point shot ever done was by Deadshot versus Stan Atlantic on that very board right there. It was 800 or something before they changed the maximum amount of points to 500. But in a game when you have a tug of war, you know, to 1,000 points and you start up at 500 to 500, really, yeah, there's no need for it ever for an 800 point shot. That just should not exist in the game. All right. Sinteck will finish it out right here
KO.
and takes the second
Final score.
match of the best of 5. So Sinteck has a decent chance to close it out here. Escape needs to put the pedal to the metal and pick it up. Two really good players here. Definitely two of the best in the game. Let's see. I'm always kind of curious what Sinteck decides to do here. There's the... No, he did try to go for the full close. Sometimes he just likes to go straight across, like kind of like Escape is doing there. And sometimes he likes to just go for the full close. That won't quite suffice. It's like, no, not quite getting it. So we got a lot of singles left. I don't know if these... I think these two right here are connectable. Not that one, but this one and the one next to it are probably combinable. Yeah, they were combinable, but it's a tough shot. Alright, so they'll each just clear one of these, and things will be basically even going into this second wave. Let's see. So, Escape takes the easy shot on the first one, which leaves Sinteck to go for the big 274 pointer here, if he can clear 2 of these targets. Oh, that is a big miss. Now the opportunity goes to Escape, and he does it. Wow. Big move from Escape there to put things nicely in his corner for this match so far. And, oh, well. Yeah, you can see the frustration on Escape's racket there since we're inside his head. But he's still got the advantage, but he gives up a little bit of the lead there. Ooh, I think that's good. I think that's going to do it. Nice. Great shot. Great shot from Escape. Sinteck's going to try to get full clear on one of these. Yeah, he leaves the easy 125 here. That's not really what Sinteck wanted to do. But then there's another 125 points sitting right here. 175 with the wave close. Oh, well, he goes the other way, but... I guess, yeah, Sinteck's not a big fan of the backhand. Neither are most players, honestly. Most people always prefer forehand. Alright. Well, this is a chance to close it out right here. Oh, if he would have got that last piece, it would have done it. Sinteck lives to see another day. He's probably hoping that these snakes cooperate and he can clear a couple of them. And instead he gets 0 because they don't like him. Oh, the snakes. Fickle mistresses. Yet again, now they're betraying everybody. Oh, doubles it up. That is big. That's really big. Yeah, alright. So at least we're done with snakes for now. These snakes, I guess, they're captive snakes on this wave, so they're not quite as disobedient. Although they still do sometimes cause problems.
Nice move.
And the only real difficult shot on this board goes to Sinteck, or moderately difficult. It's not difficult, but not easy. The other shots are fairly easy on this board. We might get it, but he eats a lot of skulls. That hurts a little bit. But he's getting, let's see. Oh, doesn't, yeah, all right. Big turn right here. If he can get this to line up, Sinteck can get the jackpot and then go for the big shot here. I don't know if he's going to have time for the full clear. Ew, that was a really good try. That was really close. Ooh, just got there. Nice job. All right, so we just got a couple targets to clear out here in 26 seconds. I think Sinteck's just going to take the easy shot probably of the single target. I'm not sure what he was trying for there, but I think they're both just going to... And connect it. Nice. Yep. Yep. Now we got very little time left. That is not what he wanted, but let's see. The player that takes the first shot on this wave tends to come out ahead, and with Sinteck already having a lead, it is his set to win. Yeah, see, 245 is good enough there. That's pretty good, but it's got to come down to who closes the snake now. Sinteck's holding it off, waiting for it to get past these red rings, the borders, and he's hoping...
Set finished.
That is unfortunate there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Sinteck, he didn't seem like he deserved the full clear there. There should have been a single snake left. and Escape should have had the opportunity to win there, but I guess that was a bit of a glitch. Or the other option is we're seeing this from Escape's perspective, maybe from Sinteck's perspective, because there's maybe a, you know, they're playing from all the way from New Jersey to Germany, so there could be a bit of a lag. And maybe on Sinteck's game it actually didn't look as strange as it looked here. That's entirely possible. Snakes are not only jerks in general, but yeah, maybe they just they're even more problematic when they're spreading continents.
Nice shot.
But nevertheless, Escape needs to do something here. Pretty much even on this wave so far, on this set. He'd like the double clear here, and he will get neither. Ouch. Advantage Sinteck now. Nice approach, almost gets the other. Ooh, and he did get both those pluses, that's big. So, ooh, that was nice. That was nice. He'd probably liked another plus, but that's not that horrible. Oh, ooh, that was a little too close to that portal for my comfort, but it paid off. I think Sinteck will just clear this out. I am wrong. Ooh, and he leaves the big, it's going to be 175 for Escape here, and Escape gets the right to power up here, which, yeah. Granted, first shot here is nice to have, and Sinteck does the absolute most with it, so that's quite nice, but ooh, if Escape can get this Wrecking Ball to line up just right, yeah, boy, I think if anything, he was sort of entranced by the possibility of getting the double move with the power up with the Wrecking Ball, and it's the same problem there. Now they're going to ignore the Wrecking Ball because it's over just bad stuff you don't want. I don't know. He maybe... I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. Yeah. They just say, Wrecking Ball be gone, we're not interested in you, and it would have actually maybe been nice on this wave for a shot or two, but it's probably not worth trying to risk it. It's just harder to control in general. Ooh, Zek. Oh, that was a good try. That was really close to making it from Escape. $700. We're probably starting. What do we got? 17 seconds left on this. We might run out of time on this wave. Depends how accurate these guys can be, but Escape needs something. That's not going to do it. I don't think... Sinteck can't quite close it out, but he can get within low amount of points. Escape really needs to double this up here. Yeah, he gets one. And he'll get the power up here, probably. So, that'll give Escape a chance to get back in it. Yeah, alright. Can't go wrong with a jackpot, and then 0. Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. Probably a 175er here. And 150. That's a good shot. Considering what's left, you're not going to do much better than 150. Now, the problem Escape has is that this last wave is difficult to gain points on. And there's just not a lot of points left here, and he's gonna need. It is absolutely Sinteck's in control of the entire match here because there's just not a lot of opportunities for big comebacks here. What's Sinteck gonna go for? That's a good shot. Yeah. It's basically, I'm going to say academic here. And Sinteck, he needs just 118. He can finish it right here. Let's see. I don't know which one he's going for. That won't do it. I'm going to drag it out a little bit longer. But yeah, there's just no way a player like Sinteck blows this lead at this point. the snake is there the entire time, just taunting them. That's actually a pretty good shot. To get 4 sections of this snake on a shot is quite nice. But not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Sinteck was doing. Let's finish this up, boys. All right, here we go. Sinteck will kill the snake here to get the KO victory. Or actually, yeah, it will. Or no, it won't be. Especially no KO.
Final score.
But that does it. All right. Well, that was quite a match.
Defeat.
I think Sinteck would have had the advantage. I would have expected coming into this, but yeah, there were some good opportunities, some good back and forth there. So it's a shame we can't hear both their voices.
Oh, there's no form.
when you
just posted on the. They created a brand new channel, so you just posted in that new channel.
Oh boy, we're learning how the
cool.
sauce is made here. But yeah, that was a great match, and thank
Yeah, I have the
you,
record running here, so if you wanna
thank
do
you
it,
for watching with me. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Take care.